I feel like over the years that I've been doing acting, I've had some really valuable and quite transformative conversations with friends within the industry and just generally from people who I know within the industry that have really opened my eyes to new opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise considered doing for myself. So I thought this video could be the same kind of thing where I could share just a few different opportunities that I think are great opportunities to get the chance to perform and learn and be a part of things. And if you want to share any recommendations or opportunities in the comments, then please do. And if you would like to see where these opportunities take me and where I go in my acting, and if you would like to support me along my acting journey, please do subscribe, because I would really appreciate that, and let's chat about all these different opportunities. So the first one, to be honest, I feel like I talk about a lot, and that is the Arts Jobs website, and you can filter it by performer jobs, and I feel like there's a specific vibe these jobs have that is kind of hard to explain, but it's more like schools tours, rural tours, some immersive shows, and also some new writing opportunities as well. And it's a website where they advertise castings that people often don't think to look on, but there's some great opportunities there sometimes that are worth checking out. Also, get yourself involved in student films if you can. I've had the opportunity to do student films through reaching out to universities directly, and some universities won't get back to you, but others have sent me the castings for all of the different short films that their students will be doing that year, or they've sent out my CV and my spotlight and my details to all of their students, so then the students can contact me with any opportunities. And it's just a really useful way to get experience on set, and also contact all of the BFI courses near you if you have any BFI courses, because a lot of them have considered seeing me potentially for short films, if I'm right, and have got my CV on file, so I could be considered for the filmmakers on their courses at BFI. Another thing that can be useful in getting performing opportunities and experience is really getting to know your local AmDram circuit, because there are a lot of different amateur groups and amateur theatres, and I would say there are two main things to keep in mind with this. Firstly, maybe go around and watch the shows from the different amateur groups if you can, just so you can get to know the kind of standard and the kind of plays they do, because to be honest, they can vary in quality and style and the types of plays they go for. Do they go for classical plays, contemporary plays, musicals, pantomimes? And think about whether that's something that you would want to get involved in. And also, the second thing to keep in mind when looking at your AmDram circuit is how long the rehearsal period is, because some rehearse for months, and if you're trying to do professional work as well, or if you have a job that wouldn't work alongside that for months at a time, then maybe find some only rehearse for like a month. And there's quite a variety of different rehearsal lengths with AmDram, especially because I think professional rehearsal processes are a lot quicker, and just think about the level of time commitment it would require. But another opportunity that's quite a lot quicker to be a part of is scratch nights, and a lot of different smaller theatres especially do scratch nights. There's loads of different ones, especially in London, there's a lot of scratch nights, and I think those are useful because it's quite a short rehearsal time, it's short plays, you get to meet people, you get to do new writing, and you can be involved as an actor, or some of them want people to come with ready formed pieces. So if you write, that's also a good opportunity to explore your work and perform your work in front of an audience. And I think it's just a great opportunity to get to meet new people. It's not a really intense time commitment, and it's something to get to know a new venue, get to know new people. Potentially the work could develop further and you could collaborate with the people who you meet again and make new work together. So it's just a great chance to do that. Also, especially if you write your own work, I would recommend checking out the BBC Writers' Room page. It does also have opportunities, if you click through the links, that sometimes it's writing opportunities where they're also looking for actors to participate, or sometimes they're looking for actor-writers, writer-actors, however you would say it, to perform their own work. So there's a lot of different opportunities to perform your own original writing through that. So I would recommend checking out that page and seeing all the different opportunities that are on offer. There's lots of different external opportunities linked to there. It's also good to be aware of what companies are making work in your area, what companies you've seen the work of, what companies are making work that you really like and would really like to be a part of, and check out their websites, because often these kind of companies will have either an email where they will be like, send us your spotlight, or they might have a form that you can fill in and you can be added to their casting mailing list. So just checking out and seeing if they have some kind of link to casting or ability to submit yourself for these kind of theatre companies is really valuable. But I would say also some companies really don't like you contacting them, and they would really just like submissions to be made through Spotlight. So make sure you only submit to companies if you actually see a way to submit to them, and don't just like harass them or bother them when like there's not a formalized path for you to do so. Also, I don't know if it's just my technical difficulty or if they're updating the website at the moment and their process, but I have seen that for a while, if you fit the criteria of like a certain amount of professional credits, I think, or something like that, there's a certain level of criteria where you can apply then for open auditions and general meetings at the Globe, like Shakespeare's Globe in London, which I think is a great opportunity to get involved in that kind of work. And it's something that I've been interested in doing, but it takes a while to get to that kind of level to be eligible for that. And I think actually maybe I might now be eligible for it, but that's just one that I really like to throw out there because I think it would be such a cool kind of venue to be involved with. So those are my recommendations, and I will link to stuff that I've mentioned in the description as much as I can. And thank you so much to everyone for watching. Thank you. Bye.